Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. And today we are going to make a password generator, which is here. It contains 72 steps. Last time we did finding a square root and number, and we did another project called string manipulation using Cipher. That's the only project we did, but this is our third project. So, like I mentioned, there's 72 steps. I'll explain each step on, and without further ado, let's get started. So, in the first step, it talks about the string module, which basically contains everything on the keyboard. And we don't want to type everything on the keyboard, so we'll just import the string module because that will make things a lot easier. So check the code, control enter. So next it's telling make a variable named letters. So I will type letters equals to then to use so there are some functions in the libraries. To use those functions we have to type the library name dot the function name. Okay. So, for example, the library name is string and the function is a- ASCII letters. Wait, I always mess up while typing that. So, this will give all the letters from A to Z, both lowercase and uppercase. But if you put lowercase, then it will come lowercase. For example, like this. So then check our code and next. Next, it's telling to do the same thing with two other variables called digits and symbols. So, in digits, you have to type string dot digits as mentioned here. But in symbols, you have to type string no spelling errors dot punctuation as mentioned above. And I think so. I made a spelling error here. So next it's telling we have to put a comment up here, which we use a hashtag or a pound sign for it, and basically write, and then you can write the comment because it's for the sake of readability, and it doesn't, and the program doesn't mistake it for the code. So because, and also I want to share with you one Easter egg. If you put if you put three commas, that works in actual Python, but if you put three commas, it will basically ignore all the code. I'll just show you. Wait, I will. I'll show you quickly but wait. I hope you can see my screen. Yeah. So basically, if you go to online compiler, if if you just basically do, wait, go here. If you put three commas like this, the code won't run because yeah, because there is nothing to run it on. But I'll just type a quick code. So it will basically ignore everything in the triple quotations, and now you have to type three single quotations. Don't try to type it like this, that won't work. So you have to type it like this, and whatever you put in between these three quotations will be totally ignored. Like it will print hello but not try program is pro. So like that. So now it's telling make a, so now time to go back to the steps. Now it's telling make a new variable called all characters and make it the sum of or result of everything added. So which will be letters plus digits plus symbols. And don't worry, the strings will be added together. It kind of like mathematics. not so like mathematics. Just ignore what I said. But don't worry, the strings will be added together. So yeah, we will see how it is added together in the next step. So it's telling first we'll put another command called combine all characters, and now we can print all characters. All characters, which will be the sum of all characters. Like for example, this all of this is letters, the variable letters. The 0 to 9 is the variable digits, and basically the exclamation mark to the little squiggle is the symbols or punctuation. So you can see already how has it combined. So next you want to import the random module, which will help us generate the password. And basically it's a password generator, so it has to be random. That's why we're using random module. So we can pick out a random thing. Next it's telling we have to call the print function in the end, while printing the result. So and basically just call it. So, like I said, the random function is a part of the random module, or the so we have to type random dot the function, and there is nothing in the parentheses they told. So random dot random. Basically, it chooses from 0.0 to 1.0, as it states here. I'll give you a second to read it. So you can also pause the video, but I'll go to the next step. As you can see, but it printed a very long, it just changed every time. So now it's telling this step is telling about another function called the choice function from the random module. So we'll replace the random function with the choice function, and replace and add all characters into the bracket, which basically means it will take the choice function from the random library and choose a what is random. Okay, wait. Some choice characters. All all characters. So it will. So basically, this it takes the function from the random module, and it chooses a random thing in all characters. So it basically chooses a random thing, and in this case, it chose an ampersand, which is from here. And now it will change right here, and now it's the letter small lowercase m. So now it's telling we have to, instead of the random module, we'll import the secrets module, because random is basically predictable. And we can't have a predictable algorithm, so we'll use the secrets module instead. And now instead of random choice, there is no random module, so we'll put secret module in its place. Oh gosh. So now it's telling delete these two print calls, which will basically done. Okay, next. So now we have to declare a new function called generate password. Generate password, and there is nothing there. And right, Okay, wait, yeah. I had to put this all above all the code. Right. So I instead of this I will instead take it like this. Oh gosh, come on. So I'll indent everything quickly. Indent this, indent this, and finally indent this. So now next we needs a few parameters. So we need length, the length of the password, and now this add. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell right now. You can, if you want to ask any doubts in the comments, please tell if you have any doubts. Cause I don't know if doing it up to the mark. So please, your feedback will be very helpful. So at the bottom of the function, we have to declare a new variable called password and assign an empty string. So I think you can see where is this going, but we'll learn quite a few functions because yeah so I'll just explain quickly why did we put an empty string here, because there is no password to start off with. So basically we had to add one by one digit. So basically what it does is that we use the choice function from the secret module and choose a random letter, and we can put that in a variable, and then we can add that variable with password. So that password will permanently save that letter, and then but the characters can change, but the password will keep on adding it for the amount of length. And now below our new variable, we had to back to the topic. We had to add a new thing called generate password, which has to be in hashtags, of course, because it is a comment. And now we had to put a new we had to get a new for loop for I in. So now we have to type for I in range, because I is the loop variable, so we put it here, and range function to iterate the length. So basically we use the range function so we can decide the length, or yeah, colon pass, or yeah, wait, sorry. Inside a loop, use the addition assignment operator to add a random character from all characters. So basically, it's telling we have to use the addition assignment operator, which is plus equal to add to basically secrets mod dot choice all characters. So basically, what is it doing? It's choosing a random character and adding it to password. So like if it chooses M, then it gets added to password like M. If it chooses hashtag, then it gets added to hashtag, and it repeats this the amount of length of the password. And now it's telling modify the I variable into the underscore. And after that, after the loop, we had to add a return so re- return password, so it returns the password variable, and we had to basic and then basically add it outside the loop. So now it's telling declare a new variable called password, new password at the end. So I'll just type new password, and basically I send it to the result of calling the basically new password equals the result of generate password as 8. So basically it will decide the length as 8 because 8 is the only parameter. And then now we can print a new variable. Print new password. Now this can be good enough, but we also want some, but now there are 70 steps of course. But we want to get, but we basically want to decide how much uppercase, how much lowercase. So I'll get to that in a second. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Like I was saying. So now, for now we are going to comment out the last 2 lines of code because we don't need it right now. And now we'll add the new parameters called like I was saying, call nums, which is the numbers, special stars, which is the special characters, uppercase, which is how many uppercase letters should be there, and lowercase, which is how many lowercase characters should be there. This all can be put in here after all. So now it's telling we have to put a new thing. We have to put a while true loop and indent everything. Wait, this is going to take a while. So while true loop means basically it will run forever because it will run while it's true and there is nothing. Okay, outside the loop. So basically it's like a forever loop in Scratch for other people. After your for loop, create a constraints variable, or basically what do we need, what are the restrictions and all, and assign an empty list, which is this, two square brackets after your for loop. Yeah, it's after the for loop. Okay, wait, after return password. Wait. Yeah, better. It took some time. Okay, so now a tuple is, so now it's basically explaining about what is a tuple. So basically we want to store tuples, which is basically like a data structure. It's defined with parentheses, and now we are going to put we are going to store the data in tuples. Adding a tuple to our list using nums as the first item, nums, and empty string as the second item. I didn't see that. So basically now we have a immutable data type inside a mutable data type. This is getting real confusing. The remodule, okay. Okay, basically now we are learning about regular expressions, but we'll not talk about that right now. We'll talk about that later. So first import the re module. Take a second to read this. So, but till the time I'll type the code. So basically, it's just the alternative to the if else statements. So I'll just write pattern equals re dot compile and the string I, as it's mentioned in the instruction. So the pattern is basically okay. Leave it. The search function from the remodule analyzes. Ah. So now it's going to tell. So now it's going from the remodule. We are going to write pattern dot search, which is the variable name pattern search quote quote, and we'll assign a variable quote which equals not all those wonders are lost, but that's just a quote. So basically, it will check what where is this string in here, but oh wait, you have to print this print print. Yeah, so there is, so it's giving none because there is no I in not all those wander are lost. So basically, if I put a, so now if I put L, it's gonna show you, it's basically going to show what things are matched. So it's going to say 5 and 6, which is the fifth and sixth letter. 1, basically 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are L, and there's one more over here. So now we have to add a quantifier here to the pattern, which is plus. And now we have to basically, we have to do research. After research these two things, pattern and quote. This is going to be little bit confusing. Very confusing. Okay. And now we have to change the print call to this, which I'll just modify a pattern variable into the literal string. Oh wait. So that means remove this, and hopefully that works. Oh, come on. Oh, finally, it took some time to process. Why do I keep getting confused? Okay, now we have to replace search function with the find all function, which basically shows which what types of wells are there. Like there is two L's together, like here, and one L isolated here. Huh. So now we have to just tell. So now I'm just waiting here. So modify our pattern to. So now we have to modify our pattern to do edge edge. So basically, what is happening here is that it will check if there is anything that is followed by WH or a WA. So there is both of those, the WH in who and WA in wander. So it will check for both. Now turn the empty string to the constraint. But now, okay. So I guess I have to end the video here because kind of I'm running out of time and I have only a few hours left. I'll try to finish this step before this. Wait, I don't have any time. So that's the end of part one. I'll see you in part two, which will come out very, very soon. Trust me. Bye. We are on step 30.